our 800 billion naira? The Socio-Economic Rights and Accountability Project don ask Buhari, say, abeg make you come answer some query about this money, because as they don say they don recover the 800 billion naira wey dem loot from public fund. So now they don summon Buhari, they don sue am say you must answer some query. E no mean say whether you be president o, you need to tell the people wey you dey lead, say see wetin I use 800 billion naira wey we recover from the looted public fund. You wan come tell us wetin you use am do? So make I read una some things wey dem write for here. So e say Socio-Economic Rights and Accountability Project don file a lawsuit against President Muhammadu Buhari over failure to give them information and documentation wey concern the names and the people wey take the money, the amount wey be 800 billion naira wey dem loot from public funds, wey him say they don recover am. But dem say make e tell them the specific date wey dem take recover am and the details of the project wey dem use the money do, wetin dem spend the whole 800 billion naira, wetin dem use am do after dem don recover am from the people wey dem say na dem loot am. Then the president don talk for paragraph 78 of his speech when dem dey do the occasion wey dem dey call Democracy Day, wey dey happen every year for June 12, 2020. Na im be the one wey dem dey call Abiola race. Then some people dey call am also Abiola. So dem say during that celebration, na im come talk say yes, for paragraph 8 of this 78 of the speech wey im talk that day, im come talk say yes, say 800 billion naira, say that na im dem recover, wey be money wey dem loot from the public fund. So the people now dey ask say, all this money wey you tell us say they don recover, you talk say they don use am for development of infrastructure. Dem say dem wan know the exact account wey that money go and the kind project wey dem use am do, dem wan know. So for the lawsuit wey dem say the number now come be this one, the too many numbers wey dem dey quote for here for lawsuit sha, and say na FHC/ABJ/CS/1064 all the //2020 wey dem file last Friday for Federal High Court for Abuja. Na im the people file am say dem wan seek query, dem wan get answer from Mr. President, make e come tell them wetin dey happen. So the people wey file the tax, dem say dem want wetin dem dey call an order for leave to apply for judicial review. Say dem wan apply for judicial review and order of mandamus. Big grammar wey dem dey blow us here. Okay, so dem want that one so that dem go compel Buhari to come publish a comprehensive list. Na im be big list wey carry the names of the people wey dem talk say na dem use na dem loot the money, or na as dem recover am, na dem use am do job wey dem say na im be the project wey dem don use the money do. So dem want the whole explanation. So the people wey dey file this lawsuit, dem dey call them Socio-Economic Rights and Accountability Project. So na dem go file that lawsuit. Dem wan really know, dem wan really find out say this money, we no fit just dey use ear dey hear say, we no fit dey just dey use ear dey hear say dem recover money. At the end of the day, dem no know wetin dem use the money do. So dem dey call on Mr. President say, abeg, you must come tell us wetin this money do or where e go. So if the money develop wings to travel, to waka comot, or to fly comot, we wan know. Or if actually say yes, say you use and do some projects, we wan know the list of the project wey you do, and we wan know how much wey you spend out of that money, whether you use all abi you use some? We wan know, because this money na money wey be say dem loot am from public fund, and you tell us the day wey you do your speech say dem don recover that whole money. So dem dey find out, they wan know exactly where the money waka go. So these people now come dey sick say dem want this order wey go direct them and wey go compel, na im be wey go make President Buhari, to give them the actual explanation. Dem say because im talk say, for the amendment of constitution wey dem do, e say dem dey anti-corruption agency, so dem no want anything about corruption. Dem want dey transparent. So now dem dey investigate, no be only this 800 billion naira dem dey investigate, dem also dey investigate the 51 billion. All this too much bb wey una dey slap us for this ear. The thing sef, if I hear this bb finish, I go dey wonder how many population Nigeria gets. All this bb, e don reach to settle Nigeria, make Nigeria become better country, you understand? So now dem dey investigate the payment of 51 billion of public fund wey dem transfer into individual private account for 2019. 51 billion naira na im dem transfer from the money wey dem dey call public fund. Dem don transfer am now from this account into individual private account for 2019. So now dem come dey say, okay, for inside this lawsuit, dem want make dem tell them, make Buhari tell them exactly the 800 billion wetin e do, and also this 51 billion wetin dem use am do. So all this money, if dem carry all this money take do better thing for Naija, I believe say Naija go get head well well. Na im some people dey make for comment for inside Twitter. So inside the lawsuit now, na im dem talk say the court, dem say the court need to compel the respondents make dem disclose the details and the whereabout of public money, the money wey be say na Nigeria people na dem get am. Then dem come say make dem no come justify any reason at all say na im make the money take waka, or na im make the money not do this, or the money not do that. Dem say because for Nigerian Constitution of 1999, as dem take amend am, that amendment require say government, for section 15, say government abolish all forms of corruption. Na for paper we see am. Say they abolish all forms of corruption for inside paper anyways. So na im be say, dem say that one means say transparency and accountability suppose dey inside the management of public resources and wealth. I wish say as we take read am so, say na so e be, for good well well. So na the comment wey some people dey make for here, because as we dey give the news, we also dey talk comment wey people write for corner. So the suit come follow say dem want freedom of information. Say na dem come dey request say, okay, the information wey dem want, wey dem date for 13th of June 2020 to President Buhari, wey e come talk say the public has a right to know how recovered 800 billion loot has been spent. So they want make it tell the public, everybody say, see how we waka, see wetin we do, see everything where we use the money spend, and the details of the purpose of the alert payment of 51 billion where them pay into private account. So the public need transparency over any transaction where the government they do, because people dey where they monitor both Buhari and both the other small politicians or contractors or all of them. So people dey wey dey monitor all of them. So right now, na Buhari turn to answer the query of how the money waka, wey be 800 billion naira, and also 51 billion naira. Nigeria get money sha, because if you join all this billion wey we dey call since, e don reach to turn Nigeria to small London. So this one na the news from Pidgin English Gist Me TV. So una do well wey una take dey listen, una do well wey una take dey watch. We say make una remember to subscribe, so that anything wey dey happen for that country, Nigeria, we go dey bring am for una for Pidgin English, so that e go reach everybody ear. Dem go know wetin dey actually shele for our country, Nigeria.